Hello my dear students, welcome back to the online classes of St. Joseph's Academy for class 5th, subject Social Studies, chapter 10, part 3, presented by Durga Thapa. Students, today we are going to study chapter 10, locating places on the earth and finding time, part 3. My dear students, in the first and second part of the lesson number 10, we have studied that man has developed a miniature form of a earth that is called the globe. As you can see the picture of the globe on your screen. Now, a globe can be defined as the miniature form or a spherical representation of the earth. We have also studied that the horizontal and the vertical lines on the globe are called as latitudes and longitudes, respectively, which intersect each other on the globe and form a grid system. So here you can see the picture of the grid. What is a grid? Yes, a grid is a set of lines, that means the latitudes and the longitudes, used to find the exact location of a place on the globe or a map. Now in today's video class, that is part number 3 of lesson number 10, we are going to study about longitude and time. Now students, how to find time? How to find the time? Now let's understand that the sun is the best timekeeper throughout the world. So time is measured on the basis of the relationship between the sun and the movement of the earth. As you can see that the rotation of the earth is from west to east. So since the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation, so it passes through 15 degrees in 1 hour. That means 1 degree in 4 minutes. Now students, as I have already discussed that the earth rotates from west to east. So every 15 degree go eastward, the local time is advanced by 1 hour. That means the time goes 1 hour ahead. And if we go westward, local time will be behind 1 hour of the local time of London. So students, in this way, we conclude that the places east of the Greenwich meridian face the sun earlier and gain time, and whereas the place that lies to the west of the Greenwich Sea, the sun later and lose time. So here you can see that this is the prime meridian. So this is the line which is responsible for the time, how to count the time of the whole world. Okay. Now students, let's understand the time through this columns, through this table. Now students, here you can see that local time at London, that means the local time at the prime meridian, that means Greenwich, the time is 12 noon. So as we all know that when we move to eastward, when we are going to eastward, we gain the time. So we have to plus the time after from the 12 noon, that means afternoon. So it will go to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now students, the standard meridian of the of India is 82.5 degree east. So that means the 5 hour and 30 minutes ahead from the local time of London. So because we are going to eastward. Now suppose students, we will go to westward. So local time at New York. What will be the local time at New York? Now, as we are moving the westward, that means we have to lose the time. So time will be lose. So here the local time of New York will be 4:40 a.m. 7:40 a.m. That means 4 hours and 50 minutes behind the time of the local time at London, that is 12 noon. So we have to minus, that is 11, 10, 9, 8. So the time is 7:40 a.m. at this is the local time at New York. Okay, so this by this table we can understand that when we move toward the eastward of the local time at London, that means noon, we have to gain the time, we have to plus the time from 1 p.m, 2 p.m, 3 p.m, and when we go to westward, we have to lose the time because we are going the back of it. So we have to minus the time from 12 noon, that is 11 a.m, 10 a.m, 9 a.m, like this. Okay students, I hope now you understood how we calculate the time of the whole world based on the longitudes. Now students, let's understand the local time. Students, the places situated on the same longitude will have the same time, which is called the local time of all the places. Now see that this is the 0 degree longitude. This is known as prime meridian. It is starting from North Pole and ends at the South Pole. Now students, that means the local time for prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude, it's same from North Pole to South Pole for this prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude. So the places which meet at this prime meridian is the time will be same for all the places from North Pole to South Pole. Now students, the local time is calculated by the shadow cast by the sun. Now that is the shortest at noon and longest at the sunrise and the sunset. So as we know that the shadow is the shortest when the sun is at the head, that means at noon, and longest at the sunrise and the sunset. So for example, when the prime meridian has the sun at the highest point in the sky, that means 12 noon, all the places along with this meridian will have the midday from North Pole to South Pole. That is, all the places on the given meridian of the longitude have the same local time from North Pole to the South Pole. As you can see from here, 0 degree, that is 90 degree latitude, 90 degree latitude, 80 degree latitude, 60 degree latitude, 40 degree latitude, 20 degree latitude, 0 degree latitude from north, and now we will move to the west, that is 20 degree south, 40 degree south, 60 degree south, 80 degree south, and 90 degree south. So the time will be same if it is on the prime meridian. If the places are touching by the prime meridian line, that means the time will be same for the local time. Okay. Now let's try to understand the Indian Standard Time. Students, now India, you can see this is the map of India, and India lies between the longitudes of 68 and 7 degree east. Here you can see that this is 68 and 7 degree east, and at the west side it is 97 degree and 25 east. Now here there are 29 longitudes that lie between the east and the west. Now 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So if we start counting from 68, it goes to 97. So there are 29 longitudes that lie between east and the west. Now the longitude of 82.5 degree east or 82 degree 30 minutes east, which is just west of Mirzapur, that is near Allahabad, is taken as the standard meridian, and the local time, that means it is the local time, on the basis of 82.5 degree east. This standard meridian is the Indian standard meridian, and according to which we calculate the time for whole India. Now students, as the longitude of 82.5 degree east passes through almost the center of our country, that prevails on that longitude is taken as the standard time for the whole country. So according to this 82.5 degree east, that is Indian, and that is known as the Indian standard time, Indian standard meridian, because it is the middle longitude of the whole India. So this is called the Indian Standard Time, or IST. So the Indian Standard Time, or IST, is 5:30 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. As I have shown you in the earlier slide, that we started counting the time from Greenwich Mean Time, that is prime meridian. So we have to, because the India is at the east side, so we have to moving from 0 degree east, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. So India start from 68 degree and 7 minutes east and ends at the 97 degree and 25 minutes east, and 82.5 degree east divides, that means it passes through the middle of India, so that is why it is known as the Indian Standard Meridian. Now students, let's understand the international date line, that is known as IDL, the international date line. Now students, the international date line is also an imaginary line like all the other lines of the grid, that is all the latitudes and all the longitudes. I already told you that they are the imaginary lines that are made by the human beings to study and to locate the time, or to read a place properly. So the international date line is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole on the surface of the Earth. And as you can see in this picture, the international date line is shown. It passes through the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It roughly follows the 180 degree longitude that deviates slightly to pass some more countries or the island groups, as you can see in this picture. So this international date line is a little bit zigzag. The picture on the right clearly indicates, the picture above, the picture on the slide that indicates that the international date line zigzag around the anti-meridians. So if we move from the prime meridian towards the east, we shall find that the time is 12 hours ahead of the prime meridian of GMT. And on the other hand, we shall find that the time at 180 degree meridian is 12 hours behind that of the prime meridian of GMT. So there is this situation causes a lot of confusion. So to clarify this confusion, 180 degree meridian has been declared as the international date line as per the decision made by the International Meridian Conference in 1884. Now there is no confusion regarding this. So it is all clarified that the 180 degree meridian has been declared as the international date line, which fixes the date for the whole world. Okay. Thank you, my dear students. I hope you all understood this lesson very well, and now you will be able to do the exercises. So thank you once again and have a nice day.